How you doing? This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, not totally prepared because a little bit mentally I'm still kind of worn out from yesterday. Going to the MRI in San Francisco. There's more craziness going on with that. I get out of the MRI, and it's the second time that one of these technicians has put their hand on my left hip when I'm trying to get out of a machine or trying to get out of a procedure. When I had the x-ray on my back in the emergency room 8 weeks ago, the person put their hand on my left hip. Now the sciatic nerve is putting pain on both of my hips. And I go like, what the hell are you doing? You're pressing down on my hip as hard as you can. And that guy went and said, I'm trying to help you. You're not helping me, you're hurting me. Well, I get out of the MRI and the woman puts her hand as hard as she could on my left hip. And then they tell me, well, I finally said, look, I got to get off this thing in my own power, my own speed. And they're grabbing my arms and everything else. Let me do it myself. And I'm looking at them like, what the hell are you people doing? So I managed to get off the damn thing. My leg is completely dead at this point. I'm in there. My eyes are rolling up in my head. I'm screaming in pain. And then I had earlier called for a wheelchair. They wheeled me to the MRI. Well, when I got done, no wheelchair. So I had to walk back to the office, call for a wheelchair. And it was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen go into hospital. This woman shows up. She's about 50 or 55 with a looking like German Frau Bundt with a Bundt hair up here like in a bun. The anti-Princess Leia. And I don't know what she was, a volunteer or whatever. She brings a wheelchair, and instead of parking it by the door, she parks it on the other side of the hall, locks it into place, mumbles yah yah to herself. Like, what the hell is this? That's not the word I want to use. And I sit in the wheelchair, I take the brakes, I was okay, you can wheel me back to the other building 3 blocks away. She goes down the hallway, and she's got the chair facing the opposite direction from where I wanted to go. She goes down the hallway, turns the corner, and disappears. And I'm going, what the hell was that all about? Now, on the way there, I remember there was a cafe, so I wheel myself to the cafe, get some vegetarian chili. It must be against the religion of San Francisco to put meat and chili in UC Hospital, because every time I go there, they had chicken noodle soup, but no meat in the chili. I don't get this. It's lentil chili and it's silver spice. The chars aren't be choking. So I get this for $2.94. See a desk when I got done. Unmanned security desk for night. Notice the light rail there. And call them up, pick your wheelchair up, get on the light rail, go to the BART station, find out my ticket's demagnetized, and get on BART. I got tickets from the agents. I can get home. It's pouring rain. Went home, I'm nauseous, and finally it took all night to stop being nauseous. And you ever try to be nauseous and faint in a tube? You can't do it, even though your body is saying, I want to pass out and vomit at the same time. So I get up this morning, and what do I hear? The Pope is attacking Donald Trump, saying he's not a Christian and want to build a wall. This guy lives in Castle Gandolfo. He lives in the Vatican surrounded by walls. I'm not going to repeat the Italian name. I looked it up earlier. There's a 2,000-foot-long path, or about that long, that the Pope can escape through the walls. You saw it in Angel Demons, a movie. They speared about 4 cardinals. He can escape through the walls to safety. And he's bitching about Trump wanting to build a wall, that it's not Christian to want to build a wall and want to build bridges. We got bridges. We got bridges from San Diego to Tijuana. They're crossing them like cockroaches. So I'm going, what the hell is wrong with this Pope? He lives in a walled city and he's bitching about walls. And then the other thing that gets me, the President of the United States won't appear at Scalia's funeral because he's PO'd that Scalia was so vehemently anti-Obamacare. You go there as a measure of respect, but he didn't have a respect the other day when they pulled him off the golf course. The guy didn't even have a clip-on tie. I got about 6 of them. And he won't go to the funeral, but he'll go to the lying in state in the Supreme Court. That's just plain wrong. I don't give a damn who you are. You don't politicize the death of a Supreme Court justice. You go to pay respects to what the office. Now, if when Obama dies, I guess the president in office then shouldn't go to his funeral. And there is precedent for this. Clinton didn't go to some funerals, and he went to others. So I guess Democrats pick and choose what funerals they go in, depending what political feelings they got. So I don't think that's right either. So anyway, that's how I feel. And I'm kind of hampered by not having the net at home. And I had to escape from Starbucks here and go outside because they got the music cranked so much. I finally asked them to turn it down. And yes, the other day they had nice jazz on. It's quiet and peaceful. This stuff is blaring, and I don't know what the people are singing. I got a splitting headache now. So the first month I'll have internet back in the house. So you'll see me out here for the next 2 weeks. Kathy's over. She's going to clean the house tonight. She's going to the circus now. Got shower curtains. The hole's not punched. And they got to come and spray a second time for roaches. They didn't get all the roaches. The roaches are probably wearing shields, like in the game I played, a shield from the roach spray. I don't know. So she's going a little nuts with that. She moves into a brand new place, and it's already got roaches there for your disgust pleasure or something. Like they get that little strip like they got in the bathrooms. They tear the strip off and the roaches come out. I can't get that. Well, how do you move in a new apartment that's got roaches in it? So anyway, she ain't happy. With the new key for our Prius. No rain this weekend, so I can take the duct tape off. I looked inside the car. I duct taped the hatch so our hatch wouldn't get water in it. No water in there. So I think we may have just left some frozen food in there and forgot about it, and that's where the water leaked down. I don't know where the water came from. I got to figure it out. Have to take the stuff off and pour a cup of water and see where the water comes from. So anyway, that's what's going on. Jeb Bush defended Trump today. That's got to be a first. And went after the Pope. So this is the craziest political campaign I've ever seen in 63 years. I don't know what the hell I think from day to day. Trump is bitching about that this poll from the Wall Street Journal is rigged against him when every other poll says he's leading by 20 and 30 points against Cruz and Rubio. Nikki Haley comes out for Rubio, and she wouldn't be governor if it weren't for Sarah Palin. So that shows you how she feels. Although she's a Republican establishment type, she would never go for Donald Trump. She attacked Trump in her response to the State of the Union address. So we know where she feels, and if Trump becomes president, well, she'll be left on the outside because Trump won't forget this. He's like the Republican elephant. He won't forget a slight. And I'm really hampered by having my Mac not having the fan work. I'll take care of that in the first of the month and see how much it's going to cost me. And in 60 days, I'll be back on my feet. I'd like to thank my new subscribers. I didn't look it up, and the guy donated $5 to my PayPal account. I appreciate that. And that's about it. I'm going to do one more video and go home because I got a headache. And then I'll be back here tomorrow at some point. I'll research the news. I'm being a news junkie. I'm going a little quietly crazy with no internet now. A friend of mine is going to send me $60. I'll get back on the internet, but I'm going to wait till the first of the month. That way I get a full month. And then I'll pay my internet provider within 60 days what I owe them and get back on the internet, get my Mac fixed, and then start getting all my stuff out of the pawn shop I had to pawn when Kathy got evicted last year. My mother died. So that I can get all that, pay off these stupid credit cards. And speaking of Kathy, there she is. She's walking this way. It's time for me to run if I could. I'm here. Kathy is here. Oh, hold on. Say hello, Kathy. Nope, she's not thrilled. I think I'm going to get attacked now. I better leave. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.